Gwen Stefani opens up on Really Bad Year with Blake Shelton. Gwen Stefani is coming back to the world of music with her first new studio album in nearly 10 years. While it is an exciting time for the artist, she admits that it comes at the end of a really bad year. Continue reading to see what she revealed. Gwen Stefani talks about Really Bad Year. The last time Gwen Stefani released an album was in 2017. It was a holiday record called You Make It Feel Like Christmas. The last album she released with all original material debuted in 2016. This is what the truth feels like. Her 2016 album was inspired by her love of gardening with her husband Blake Shelton. Obviously, he has some hobbies that are so far from what I am. I'm like Makeup Girl, so opposite in so many ways. But we find so much joy in gardening together, she said of their shared hobby. The album wrapped up with the song Purple Irises, which the duo have performed together on several occasions. However, Gwen Stefani revealed that their garden hasn't been doing so well recently. She told Rolling Stone that they had a really bad year and that everything failed in their garden. Referring to her new album, Bouquet, she said, "I'm blooming an album, but my actual garden sucked so bad this year." The last two albums were healing for Gwen, as fans know. Her last studio album came at a very different point in Gwen's life. Truth was released a month before her divorce from Gavin Rossdale was finalized. Bouquet, on the other hand, is in the middle of her loving marriage to Blake. The Truth record was in the middle of my hell, Gwen Stefani told Rolling Stone. However, both albums served as healing for her. It seems like 8 years probably feels like a long time for a lot of people, but for me, it was 8 years of healing, 8 years of transitioning. It went really fast, she said. It's interesting that Somebody Else's rose to become the new single, because the rest of the record has nothing to do with that subject. The singer admitted she didn't see Somebody Else's, a breakup track, fitting in with the rest of the album. Madison Love, a songwriter, convinced her otherwise. I get a text from Madison with a start of a song called Somebody Else's, after a bunch of sessions that we'd done, and in those sessions there's a lot of confession and just talk about life and where we're at now, where we were, Gwen stated. She came with the idea of this song, and I was like, oh, I don't even know if I want to give that any energy, she continued. What I kind of realized was, after writing the rest of the songs, it felt you needed to see a little bit of the dark to see the light and see where I just come from originally. Gwen Stefani's new studio album, Bouquet, comes out on November 15. Gwen Stefani, the iconic pop star and fashion mogul, is no stranger to the ups and downs of life in the public eye. From her early days with no doubt to her solo career, Stefani has been celebrated not just for her music, but also for her resilience. Yet, even as a beloved pop culture figure, Stefani is not immune to life's hardships. In a candid interview, she opened up about the struggles she has faced in the past year with her husband, Blake Shelton, marking it as one of the most challenging periods of her life. A love story for the ages. Before diving into the trials of the past year, it's worth noting the unique bond between Stefani and Shelton, a pairing that seemed unlikely when they first met. Their love story began in 2014 on the set of NBC's The Voice, where Stefani and Shelton served as coaches. At the time, both were reeling from high-profile divorces, Stefani from rocker Gavin Rossdale and Shelton from country singer Miranda Lambert. Their shared pain brought them together, and over time, a deep connection blossomed. In 2021, the two megastars tied the knot in a beautiful, intimate ceremony on Shelton's Oklahoma ranch. The world swooned at their love story. The California pop princess and the down-to-earth country star had found solace in one another. Yet, as Stefani recently revealed, even fairy tale romances come with their share of hurdles. The weight of a really bad year, in a rare moment of vulnerability, Stefani disclosed that the past year has been particularly difficult for her and Shelton. Though she didn't divulge every detail, she hinted that the challenges extended beyond typical relationship issues. It's been a really bad year, emotionally and mentally, Stefani admitted. Blake and I have had to navigate things we never thought we'd face. Stefani emphasized that these struggles were not rooted in their relationship, but rather they stemmed from external forces and personal losses. Some speculate that the toll of balancing their demanding careers, combined with the emotional weight of family matters, may have played a role. Stefani's 3 sons, Kingston, Zuma, and Apollo, are also growing up fast, bringing new parental challenges. Both stars have juggled parenting, their music careers, and the pressures of being public figures, which undoubtedly adds strain to even the strongest of unions. the pressure of being in the spotlight, it's easy to forget that celebrities, despite their fame and fortune, are not invincible. Both Stefani and Shelton have spent decades in the spotlight, with every major life event scrutinized by the media and public alike. For Stefani, the past year has brought a heightened sense of pressure, particularly with how the world views her marriage to Shelton. "There's always this expectation for us to be perfect," Stefani noted. "People see us as this happy couple, which we are, but it doesn't mean we don't have our bad days or tough times. We're human, and sometimes the world forgets that." Stefani's reflection on the public's perception of her relationship is revealing. Despite their picture-perfect wedding and their seemingly harmonious life together, the couple has had to face the reality that no marriage is free from difficulty. The pressure to constantly portray a flawless image can make navigating those challenges even harder. Coping with loss and grief, one of the most significant revelations Stefani shared was the experience of loss over the past year. Although she did not go into specifics, it is believed that personal tragedies, including the passing of loved ones and close friends, have taken a toll on her mental health. Stefani has always been open about her close-knit family and her deep emotional connections, so the impact of these losses has likely been profound. "Grief is something we all go through, but when it hits you unexpectedly, it can be overwhelming," Stefani said. "Blake and I have had to lean on each other more than ever." Shelton, who is known for his stoic and grounded persona, has been a rock for Stefani during these tough times. The country star has often expressed how Stefani has changed his life for the better, and it appears that during this challenging year, he has been a pillar of support for her as well. Their ability to support one another, especially during moments of vulnerability, speaks to the strength of their bond. Finding strength in each other despite the hurdles they have faced, Stefani and Shelton have continued to work through their challenges with love and patience. They've both expressed gratitude for having each other, especially during this emotionally taxing time. Stefani admitted that while it's been a difficult year, it has also been a time of growth and deeper understanding. "We've learned a lot about ourselves and each other," Stefani shared. "Blake is my best friend, and I don't know how I would have gotten through this year without him by my side." Their love and commitment to one another have remained steadfast, even in the face of adversity. Stefani credits their open communication and mutual respect for helping them weather the storm. "We don't always have the answers, but we're figuring it out together," she said, emphasizing that they have leaned on their faith in each other to move forward. Looking to the future as Stefani reflects on the challenges of the past year, she remains hopeful about the future. Both she and Shelton have a shared love for music, their families, and the simple joys of life on their Oklahoma ranch. While the road has not been easy, Stefani is confident that they will emerge from this chapter stronger than ever. "This year has tested us in ways we never expected, but we're still standing," Stefani concluded. "I know we'll get through this, and I'm grateful every day to have Blake by my side." Stefani's candidness about her difficult year serves as a reminder that even the most seemingly perfect couples face challenges. It's their love, resilience, and commitment to one